Okay.
Good morning good morning, my dear teachers and my dear friends. Today we are doing club activity month of November. In the Jamaican fragment, in the club activity, my role is black boy.
My role is
My role is white ball.
My role is white.
My role is husband. In this aircraft activity, my role is father.
My role is narrator. Jamaican fragment. Jamaica is located about half away between North and South America. It is third largest island in the Caribbean Sea. Jamaica is West Indies Islands country. Jamaica fragment. Every day I walk a half mile from my home to Triangle lines in the morning and from the lines to my home in the evening. The walk is pleasant. The road on the other side is flagged by red and green roofed bungalows, green lawns and gardens. The exercise is good for me. And now and then I learned something from a little incident one morning about halfway between my front gate and the tram track. I noticed two little boys playing in the garden of the more modest cottages. They were both were little boys. One was 4 years old, perhaps the other 5. The bigger of the two was a steady youngster, very dark, with a mat of coarse hair on his head and coal black eyes. He was definitely a little Jamaican. A strong little Jamaican, the other little fellow was smaller but also sturdy. He was white, while hazel eyes and light brown hairs. Both were dressed in blue shirt and khaki pants. There were no shoes and their feet were muddy. They were not conscious of my standing there watching them. They played on the game, if it could be called a game, was not elaborate. The little white boy strode imperiously up and down, and every now and then shouted imperiously at a bigger playmate. The little brown boy shuffled along quickly behind him and did what he was told. Pick up the stick.
Pick up the stick.
The dark boy picked it up. Jump into the flowers.
Jump into the floor.
The dark boy jumped. Get me some water.
Get me some water.
The dark boy ran inside. The white boy sat down on the lawn. I was amazed. Here before my eyes, the white boy, for they were little more than babies, was impossible his will upon a little black boy, and the little black boy submitted. I puzzled within myself as I walked down the road. Could it be that the little dark boy was the son of servant in the home and therefore had to do white boy's bidding? No, they were obviously dressed alike. The little dark boy was equal class in his payment. No, they were playmates. The little dark boy was a neighbor's child. I was sure of that. How was it that he obeyed so faithfully the white boy's orders? Was it that even as a boy has sensed that his own country he would be at the white man's beck and call? Could he at his age divine a difference between himself and the white boy? And did he little white youngster so young such a boy realized that he would grow to dominate and that black man? Was there an indefinable quality in the white man that enabled his baby, smaller and younger than his playmate, to make him his slave? I could find no answer. I could not bring myself to believe such a thing. And yet, with my own eyes, I had seen a little dark boy take orders from a little white boy. A little white boy obviously is social equal and younger and smaller. Were we as a race really inferior? So inferior that even in our infancy we realized our deficiencies and accepted a position as the white man's servant. For a whole day I puzzled over his problem. For a whole day my faith in my people was shaken. When I passed by that afternoon, the little boy were not there. That evening I thought deeply on the subject. The next morning, the boy were there again, and a man was standing at the gate watching them. I stopped and looked just see what the white boy was making his little servant do. To my utter astonishment, the little dark boy was strutting imperiously up and down the log, while the white youngster walked abjectly behind him. Get me a banana.
Get me a banana.
The little boy ran into the house and repeated shortly with a banana. Peel it for me.
Peel it for me.
The little white boy peeled the banana and handed it in his dark master. I saw it now. It was indeed a game I had played as a little child. Each boy took in it turn every alternate day to be the boss, the other the slave. It had been great fun to me as youngster. I smiled as I remembered. I looked at a man standing by the gate. He was a white man. I remembered what I had through yesterday. He no doubt. I thought myself, was wondering if the black race is superior to the white. I laughed gently to myself. How silly grown-ups are. How clever we are. How wonderfully able we are to impute deep motives to childish actions. This man, I said to myself, will puzzle all day on whether the blacks will eventually rise and rule the world because he thinks he sees a little black boy realizing at a tender age his superiority over the white. I will save him from his puzzle. I will explain it him. I went across to him. I know what you are thinking, I said. You are thinking that maybe a black race is superior to the white because you are just saw a little dark youngster on the loss ordering the little white boy around. Don't think that. It's a game they play. Alternate day. One is the boss, the other is the servant. It's grand game. I used to play it and maybe so did it. Yesterday I saw the little white boy bossing the dark one and I worried all day over the dark boy's realization of his inferiority so young in life. We are silly. We grown-ups, aren't we? The man was surprised at my outburst. He looked at me smiling. I know all about the game, he said. The boys are brothers, my sons. He pointed to a handsome brown woman on the veranda who had just come out to call in the children. That's my wife, he said. I smiled, my spirit laughed within me. This is Jamaica. I said in my heart, this is my country, my people. I looked at the white man. He smiled at me. We will miss the time if we don't hurry, he said. By A.L. Hendricks.
Conclusion.
From this E-club activity, we conclude that don't show the inequalities between black boy and white boy. Thank you.
Thank you.